here to finish off the regular season. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to play offense only for every week, except for the game versus the Texans, which is next week. Because if I lose that game, then there's literally no way I can win the division, I'm pretty sure, unless they lose every other game. Which, even at that, I would have to win every game apart from. So I'd have to win every game except for the game against. Yeah. If I was to lose against the Texans, I'd have to win every game except for the game that I would end up losing against the Texans. Boom. Alright, so we get the ball back. Not ball back, we get the ball in general. Let's start this thing out and air this. Yeah, let's start the game and air this thing out. First play just because it was a horrible idea, but it was worth a shot. Nope. Good thing I caught that. Marlon Mack doesn't quite have the breakaway speed right there, but he is able to get a 23-yard pickup. Yeah, I had nowhere to really go right there. I could have stepped up through that hole and probably tried to scramble for 5 yards at max, but I think I finally figured out the sliders for offense. And that's going to get called back even if it is caught. Which sucks because that would have been a touchdown. Holding, offense, probably Anthony Costanzo. Ryan Kelly again. Ryan Kelly might get... Well, I can't really trade him, can I? Because he's got such a big contract. That's 3 holding calls in a game and a drive. What a play there by Mack. Stiff-armed a guy and then a 30-yard reception for him. Probably shouldn't be going 5 wide here, but we will. T.Y. Hilton over the middle, touchdown, Indianapolis. Maybe try something like this. Doyle wide open over the middle, not able to run anyone over. That's just not the Jack Doyle way of doing stuff. Great blocking right there. Jakeem Grant, had he kept his block for a little bit longer, that probably could have been a first down and a lot more. Jakeem Grant, speaking of the man, touchdown down the sideline. Jakeem Grant. As they will go down, and they are not going to score any touchdowns. They will score just a field goal. And Marlon Mack drops it. Rip. Oh well. Feel bad because I keep giving Mack the ball on inside zone, which I know is a really good play. Oh crap, that's not going to end well. Honestly, could have been picked off. It was a horrible read. I don't know why I threw it. Oh well, I'll give it to him on this inside zone. Mac able to power forward for an extra yard or so. Maybe just half a yard, but extra yardage nonetheless. My dad must be back home. It's either that or someone's outside just being a person and my dog doesn't like it. Jakeem Grant, over the top, big play Jakeem Grant. That was a great pass. What could they even be barking about? I will be back in a second. UPS guy came. As Marlon Mack, touchdown. Marlon Mack having a great game, along with Jakeem Grant having a great game, as they will get another field goal. I actually like the way that they're lined up. I think I'll pass block him. Sadly, that's not Jakeem Grant right there. Risky throw out of bounds. Rivers isn't having the highest completion percentage so far, but he is playing well. And Jakeem Grant able to haul in another pass. Man, Jakeem Grant's made up most of the yards so far, 100 in the first half. Mack getting good blocks, gain of 6. Hankins is hurt on the play. I thought it was Mack for a second, but luckily it was not. You know what? I'm also going to bring in multiple quarterbacks and multiple formations. Honestly, I could have sworn, I guess you can only have one sub per, like, formation thing. And now, Carl Nassib, I believe that is, did not mean to call out of the same formation. Horrible blocking right there. Those plays always suck, but I accidentally called out of that formation. Alright, let's get the sub correct this time. We got Mariota in there. Okay, I'm not going to call out a gun anymore. At least on purpose. Perfect block by Quentin Nelson. Mac just got stood up at the line though. Over the middle to Doyle, incomplete. Batted away by number 44. I'm not going to try to say his name, as it is now a field goal attempt for Matt Gay. Kick is up, and the kick is straight down the middle. Kick could have gone farther, but I didn't pull down on the stick very much. And as we've seen, he's hit, I think, 2 or 3 61-yard field goals this season. Eight-yard gain on the play. 2-minute warning hits. And I shouldn't have thrown a lob pass right there. Took too long to get to him. Not going to pass here. There's no reason to. Marlon Mack. Gain of I don't know how much right there. Wasn't really paying too much attention. I believe gain of 11 though. Mariota comes into the game. And he is sacked. What an entrance. If Rivers could get the right pass here, this could be a big play to Jakeem Grant. He'll be caught from behind. That was a great throw by Rivers under pressure. I thought he had already made his cut to the inside. I didn't know that he hadn't. Well, I gave Doyle a chance in the back of the end zone. It didn't work out too well. Take the points though. Kick is up and kick is good. So they are within 3 touchdowns. So we do get the ball after half though. I never saw what our drive goal was. Good tackle there by number 42. It was Corey Littleton, who I guess is playing safety. Could have easily, yep, that deserved to be picked. To tell you the truth, that was a horrible read by me. It was a weird way for it to get picked, but it got picked nonetheless. Ooh, they lined up horribly against this. Doyle's apparently going to play inside of T.Y. Hilton, which doesn't seem legal. I had to trust that the defender wasn't going to jump that pass right there. Jakeem Grant could end up being the leading receiver on this team if he manages to somehow keep up the way he's playing. Is what a play. I don't know how that play got more than past the line of scrimmage. Ended up being a huge gain. Yeah, just horrible blocking. Let's get up to the line though. Try it again. Well, I'll try the same play again, but we'll try. Different play on him. Oh, Ali Cox opened them over the middle as he catches it. Contested diving catch. Should have had a touchdown earlier, but he got called back on a holding. As that is a gain of 7? Yeah. Jonathan Taylor gonna get a carry now. Oh, tried hitting Wilkins over the top, but wasn't quite able to catch it. Or he wasn't, Rivers wasn't quite able to get the pass out. Gain of 4. Alright, 4th and 3, we'll take the field goal. Not that I want to, but we don't need to risk injury. Kick is up, kick is good. They finally scored a touchdown. They went for 2 and didn't get it. Rivers throws it out to Mack, who will be tackled after a gain of 9. You know what, screw it. We'll do it. Well, he almost picked up the first down. If that would have worked, the Raiders would have had some bigger issues than just losing right now. Ooh, he kind of teleported into that deflection. Well, we're not going to punt this. Why would we punt it? It's 4th and inches. In real life? Oh. I mean, if he disagreed with him on something, then they were definitely right in the situation. There's no way that he was right about something. That's Mack tackled after a loss of 1. Well, sort of a loss of 1, but not really. Oh, well, I was going to try to motion him out, but that didn't happen. DY wide open. Just try to get out of bounds, which you can't do because they had better. They were able to catch up. I said better contain, but it wasn't contain about that. We'll chew the clock. Don't want to risk a comeback. I tried to audible, but okay. Didn't want to flip the play. Mack tackled after a gain of 3. Ali Cox. Able to haul that one in. Why am I still passing? Gain of 1 on the play for Marlon Mack. Not quite able to juke anyone out. Gain of 3. Just gotta hope that this works. Doyle able to get the blocks. Rivers for a gain of 8. Put on the burners. They have no reason to try to contain Rivers, so that's how he was able to escape right there. Basically just the element of surprise. No huddle. Try to get in the end zone with Mack. And Marlon Mack with his second rushing touchdown on the day. You know what? I'm just going to sim the rest of the game. And just hope that nobody gets hurt. Check the injury report after this. Although I guess when I go to the menu, I won't need to. Sounds like my dad is back for real this time. And now the dog that's in my room is getting mad. Come on, I don't need to watch the highlights. So basically how this works is if the Texans won, then I have to win this week, and they would have to... I have to win next week, and then they would have to have lost. Well, no. If they win this week, then I have to win next week, or else I can't get the first round bye. Power rusher. Good upgrade. Also auto upgrade the rest. There's my dog. Scream yawning in the background. No new injuries, which is nice. Ooh, maybe Jakeem Grant. Marlon Mack. Nice. Oh yeah, because he had those receiving yards as well. Wait, did he have a receiving touchdown? No, I didn't think he did. Just had to be sure. Denico Autry is back as well. So the defensive line gets stronger in the most important week. So they are... Okay. We have to win this week. But if we don't, then... Oof. Well, you know, I'll just play offense only until we get into the playoffs. Why not? I'll scout here in a second. Or I'll scout after the game. If we start losing really badly, then I'll start trying to play defense again. I mean, sure, I'll check out your channel after the game. I think I saw your your comment on another video, and I meant to check out your video, and then I ended up taking a shower, and I kind of forgot about it. But yeah, I'll check it out after the stream. 600th career catch, huh? Well, the Ty does own the Texans in real life, so we'll try to make that happen this game. Great gain on the play, 18 yards. Dang, my back's starting to hurt. Try to get Ty's catch here. I don't know how that got deflected, but oh well. Well, I tried to make the cut, but the play just took so long to let me have control that I couldn't make the cut in time. Send Jakeem Grant deep and just hope that or one of the outside routes gets open. Is Jakeem Grant? That might be picked. It wasn't picked, luckily. Have to punt this one away. That's as perfect as a punt as I could probably try to get. Good tackle. They are down at the 18. It's now time to see, will they score? Probably. Since the last time we played them, they scored on literally every single drive. Is no. We actually got the ball back without them scoring. And what's up, Tim? Wow, appreciate the block, Doyle. Trying to block the same dude that Jakeem Grant had already lined up to block. Really helped me out a lot. Yeah, it was a horrible read by me. Ty still wants his 600th career catch. We'll try to make it happen. Why would you run up the field? He stops at the end of his route. I try to throw a low pass, and he just runs to the inside of the field and ends up making me throw an interception. That's not on me at all. His defender backed off, I threw the pass, and then he ran with the defender. Mack able to stay on his feet. Almost 1,500 yards on the season with 10 touchdowns. J.J. Watt with the sack. Probably going to see a lot of that today. Hilton on a decent route. It might get open, it also might not, but it did. That's a horrible throw. Rivers. What kind of throw was that? Mack able to spin his way to a gain of 7. DY out route incomplete. It's the second time now that he's been wide open for a second and then ended up dropping the pass. I mean, granted, he gets covered at the last second each time, but is sacked once again, this time by, I believe it's Randy Blacklock. Gonna have to punt again. It's as good of a punt as it's probably gonna get once again. He fumbled. Pick it up. That's really probably a penalty, but I'm not gonna complain because he went out of bounds, then he was the first one to touch it. But I will not complain. Marlon Mack to the outside, gain of 9.5. And you get back up to the line. Gain of 2 on the play. Just get back up to the line, and we're going to throw another pass. Try to get this one to T.Y. Hilton. What kind of throw was that, Rivers? That's... The first interception by Rivers wasn't his fault. The second one was absolutely his fault. T.Y. had his man beat over the top. And then that one, all Rivers has to do is just throw a semi-accurate pass. And it ends up being Doyle, you're gone. Come on, Doyle. That's the second time this season you've done that. Great run by Mack. Gain of 10. We're not going to win this game if you keep playing like idiots. Jakeem Grant over the top. No one to beat. Jakeem Grant. Touchdown on the play. It was I believe, 82 yards. 82-yard reception for a touchdown. If we could win this game, then we still have a chance at the division. Marlon Mack, a 10-yard gain, able to pick up the first down. Back up to the line we go. Well, I tried throwing a low pass right there, and Rivers just threw it directly to the defender. If Rivers throws that low, it ends up getting led out to the sideline where there's nobody. But Rivers insists on throwing right at the defender, or right at the receiver, and then ends up almost getting a pick. Same like with how when I was throwing that pass into the end zone that ended up getting picked off. All you had to do was throw to the curl route, like to the curl route, not to the wide receiver on the curl route. Gain of 9.5. Should have been a gain of 9 or more, but you know, that's not Jack Doyle's style to fall forward. T.Y. still doesn't have his catch. Jakeem Grant, gain of 11, I'm going to say. Come on, I know Hilton can get at least 1, right? Slant hasn't worked at all this game. And fumbled by Rivers. Get back up to the line. I had to make Rivers cover up the ball right there. Because I didn't trust the slide. T.Y.'s route goes right to the line. So let's hope that he gets open. Which he dropped it again. Matt Gay to kick the field goal. It's up and it's good. 58-yard kick with no wind, might I add. As we somehow managed to get the ball back. Let's hope that T.Y. can somehow make a catch this drive. Ooh, which he's wide open. T.Y. Hilton down the right sideline. Out of bounds. Wow, so the one drive that his drive goal is gone, he gets a huge catch. That's not who was supposed to go up the field. Grant was supposed to go upfield. He would have been wide open in the end zone. But instead it sent whoever, I believe it was Doyle, it sent him up the field. It ended up almost causing a pick. Pass goal. Dropped. That's been the story of today. No game, I'm not going to kick a field goal. At least yet. Gain of 1. We don't have a... What? Since when did we not have a timeout? Well, I feel like Brian Hoyer right now. Dang it, I thought we had a timeout. I was throwing something into the end zone or just taking my field goal right there. Texans are considered, wow. Texans are probably going to go after Adam Gase. Oh, I would love that. Marlon Mack, gain of 10, about more like 9.5. T.Y. Hilton open over the middle. Huge gain from the 30 to the other 35. He's going to throw the ball to Grant, who, I mean, that's just a 5'7" player in coverage. I shouldn't have thrown it. But it didn't look like he was going to be covered, though, so he's have some sort of defense. Mo Alley Cox over the middle, incomplete. I hate that animation because every time it plays out, there's no chance of a catch. I think any sort of catch animation should have a chance at being caught. Jakeem Grant. I didn't see the other safety over the top. That one was on me. Kick is up and kick is straight down the middle. T.Y. Hilton. No one covering him. Ended up throwing to Doyle, and that was perfectly placed by Rivers. Rivers is lucky he didn't get replaced after those 3 interceptions. Mo Alley Cox falling forward, gain of 6, I want to say. Well, dang. If they're going to make a play like that, the receiver needs to come more to the inside and not just stand there. That's, oof. Gonna have to punt this. That should be a decent punt. That will go out of bounds at the 7. Because it looks like having the home crowd is holding the Texans a little bit. Jakeem Grant wide open. Gain of 20. Definitely not going to run a read option with Rivers. That would be ridiculous. Not that I didn't try it, you know, earlier on in the stream, but that would be ridiculous, right? Maybe it's even just in this game, I'm not sure. Good gain there by Mac. T.Y. Hilton gain of 12. Back up to the line we go. Keep them tired. Mac juked, got to an animation, and then got destroyed. T.Y. one-on-one to the outside. I'm going to throw it. That's not really one-on-one anymore. It's pass interference, though. I don't know why Rivers threw that so high. But I mean, we'll just say it's all part of the plan, right? Horrible decision by me, but I'm at least getting punished for making my bad decisions now, unlike earlier on in the year where throwing an interception was like super rare. Alright, it appears that we have probably won this. As Mac drops another pass. Another pass interference on the goal line. Well, in the end zone. That'll put us on the goal line. Yeah, let's bring out something kind of tricky. Rivers up the middle. See how this goes. Philip Rivers powers into the end zone for a touchdown. See, Doyle, even Philip Rivers does it. Why can't you? Alright, we'll just send the game. As they score some garbage time points, as we will come out on top 28-14. Only one total sack allowed, it looks like. Oh no. It's weird having it list pancakes as the first thing. Clear my Discord notifications. Darius Leonard with an upgrade. We'll do Speed Rusher. Finesse move. Then Rigoberto Sanchez will do Power. Because he seems accurate enough. This one kick Power. General Manager. Ooh, plus 20 morale. Ooh, got a scout. So now we have to play both weeks, no matter what. Even if the Texans lose next week and we win, we still have to play the next week because I believe the Texans would have the tiebreaker if we would then lose in the next sim. Could be wrong. Was that 2 Trey Hills? No. I'm stupid. Alright. Now I'm just gonna start scouting to 4 people on each. Alright, now we simmed next week. Bro, look at this division. That's crazy. That's honestly crazy. 2-12-2 teams. So I believe we're both guaranteed to have a top 2 seeding. Yeah, we are. Even so, the reason I'm not just simming the rest of the season is because, um, yeah, is because yep, my mind blanked. Reason I'm not just simming the rest of the season is because now that there's a new playoff bracket where 7 teams get in, I can't get the 2 seed and, get a first round bye. I have to get the first seed. Upgrade players. Ooh, Malik Hooker got an upgrade. Zone. Make sure he's still scheme fit. +2 zone. Nice. Then Malik Hooker. Do zone. Ooh, +1 zone, +1 tackle, +1 pursuit. Or +2 zone, +1 tackle, +1 pursuit. I want to check. What are the team stats as of now? So Rivers has officially gone over 3,000 yards. It is a very Phillip Rivers-esque season. Maybe T.Y. could manage to get over 1,000 yards. I don't see it happening, but he could manage it maybe. And look at Jakeem Grant. If he would have had the full season, he'd be on pace for 1,000 yards. Easily 1,000 yards. Then most tackles would go to Okariki. And sacks goes to Justin Houston, who might, keyword might, break 20 sacks. Ooh. I wonder if it'll finally show if he's the sack leader or not. No, it will not. 10th in offensive yards and 2nd in defensive yards. Nice. No one in the MVP race. We'll do offense only. Oh, let me set up. Ah, yes, interesting stat. Colts are 8-1 versus the Titans. Not the Titans. 8-1 versus the Browns in recent years. Ah, yes, perfect burp. Their defensive line scares me. Game of 2, no 1. Mac over 1,500 yards on the season. What a year for Mac. See what happens when you don't get hurt in the first game or two, Mac? Mo Alley Cox over the middle, gain of 24, 23, but it's really 24. Rolls out to the left, has a man open at Zach Pascal. Gain of 24, I think. No, 32. What? How did I get 24 out of 32? That's just. It's really 31, actually. I mean, I don't know. Dang it. Freaking not JJ Watt, TJ Watt. I think we're facing JJ and TJ back-to-back weeks. What an annoyance. So clearly Mac's not going to have a day like he has the past few times. TY, one-on-one. I don't think he got his feet down, but I'm not going to question it. I'll just roll with it. I'll just say he got him down, and that'll be that. TY wide open underneath. Let's get out of bounds so he can't possibly get hurt. Yeah, I think Rivers will definitely get replaced after this season. He's just too much of a pocket quarterback for me. Even if I get someone with just like, oh, what a move. Even if I get someone with just, 75 speed would be a lot better than what Rivers has now. Jack Doyle wide open over the middle. Gain of 27. Back up to the line now. Apparently we're running the same play, but I don't think I'll do that. What I'll do slants. You go out there, I'm going to throw a fade. Fade. It might be a fade depending on where the ball is placed. Actually, there's no need to. He's wide open. Touchdown, Mo Alley Cox. Yeah, it's a great play by, my second string tight end, who quite honestly plays 10 times better than my starting tight end. But, oh well. That should be a gain of 10. I guess a gain of 9. 9.5. That should be a first down, and it is. Yeah, their D-line is very scary. Ooh, Jakeem Grant. Can anyone catch him? Probably not. Leaving Minkah Fitzpatrick in the dust. Jakeem Grant touchdown. Got some of that crazy speed. I might sim after halftime if it continues like this. Oh, Mac. I don't know how he got out of that. He just froze up a guy in the backfield. Mac with the screen. Horrible blocking right there. Phillip Rivers, 9 for 9. 200 plus yards and 3 touchdowns. All of that was in the first quarter, by the way. Well, most of that was in the third quarter, or first quarter. Let's see, I like this play. 11 for 11. Mac gain of 10. Well, I guess 11, according to the game. Gain of 6. T.Y. Hilton. And sacked by Bud Dupree. Horrible blocking by Costanzo. Not that I'm, confused by that, because he does it all the time in game. Not in real life, but he does it in game all the time. Horrible read. Somehow got to the receiver and was incomplete. Sorry about that. Got a Twitter notification. Kick is up and kick is straight down the middle. 24-0 in the first half. See, now if this happens in real life, that would be amazing. Somehow getting the ball back without them scoring again. Not that I'm complaining. And Mac, you've dropped 3 of those in 3 games. You gotta catch those. They're easy. They're right into your hands. What a play. That should have been inbounds, but... Well, there goes Rivers' completion percentage. What in the world? Was that the air conditioner coming on outside? I don't like the air conditioner outside, but it might be considered an air conditioner. Jakeem Grant over the middle, first down, Colts. Well, Rivers did not throw that where that was supposed to be, but luckily Jack Doyle pulled Eric Ebron right there and mossed somebody. Speaking of Eric Ebron, he's actually playing against us right now, but clearly he's not very effective, is he? Well, I tried sending him over the top, but Minka played that way too well. Did Big Ben have terrible stats or something? It would explain a lot. Great throw right there by Rivers. Threw it low like I needed him to. .0 QBR. Oh boy. No wonder. Let's go look at these stats real quick. Player stats. 1 pass attempt. Well, no, 8 pass attempts, 1 completion for 10 yards. Running the ball. He's their leading rusher. What is this defense doing to this poor team? DeForest Buckner has a sack. I'm definitely going to sit him after halftime or after this drive, which, as it appears, looks to be a touchdown drive. It could change, though. Oh, boy. Come on, Cam Hayward. That's not fair. You don't gotta murder somebody just because you're losing. Mac, gain of 4. Trying the same play. Throws it low, complete to T.Y. Hilton. Low passes are the way to go sometimes. Mac up the middle. Breaks a tackle for a touchdown. That's 12 touchdowns on the season. As they didn't score again. Alright. Next quarter. Jump forward. Next quarter. We scored. Then we scored again. Now they got 3. Oh boy. End of game. Oh, we scored again. Oh, they scored a touchdown this time. Oh, they scored 3 points. Oh, they got the ball back. Oh, they scored another touchdown. What a game. Absolute blowout. Well, that makes you question, how did they win 4 games? Who did they play that they won 4 games against? Ooh, Rivers didn't throw any interceptions and 429 yards. So technically, if he throws like 500 yards in his next game, he could get 5 or 4,000 yards on the season. Ben with 2 touchdowns, 2 interceptions. Marlon Mack with 3 touchdowns. Jack Doyle with 117 yards. T.Y. with 110 yards. Jakeem Grant with 112 yards. Who got the interceptions? Tavon Wilson and Xavier Rhodes. And then sack-wise, Buckner, Autry, and then Gamoko Toure had half a sack. Yeah, that was a very good game by the team. Alright, we got 1 game left. Bro, I don't care. I don't care about the yard. He's gonna kick me out to the menu as well, just so he can give me my yard stuff. Week 17 versus the Jacks. No, I forgot the scout. Oh well, we still get most of our scouting points. It was okay, the Texans lost last week. So I'm unsure whether or not they could actually win the division or not. Because they are 1-1 against us this season in the division. So alright, got our training out of the way. Ooh, Marlon Mack got an upgrade. Alright, hold on, I will check their schedule here in a second. We'll do accurate. +2 awareness, wow. I bet that really increases accuracy, huh, EA? Another power upgrade that does nothing. Overall, wow, that's like 3 upgrades for power that have done no overall upgrades. Well, that is very true. Let's see here. Texans. So they lost to the Vikings. then to me, and then to the Bengals, which the Bengals, I believe I beat, meaning that, well, they're against a division opponent, though. It's a 1 p.m. game as well. Oh, nice. Well, I knew that if I won, I got it, but... Dang, really? That's an oof. Well, I guess let's move on to scouting 5 of each position then. Okay, even scout. Okay. On to this week's game. Offense only. If we start to blow them out, as... Actually, you know what? No, I can't rest the starters because it's too important of a game. But if we start to win, then I will sit all the starters mid-game, and then... Well... CFM home. Completely forgot I had a drink next to me. I say Joe Schobert had almost 130 tackles. So a 30th touchdown pass. Well, we can try to make that happen. Mac gain of 10. Ooh, they might have done messed up this time. Well, why'd I throw that? I got bailed. I don't know why number 26 bit on Grant instead of TY, but whatever. Oh, good play. Instead of a just straight out route. Perfect ball play. That's not T.Y. Hilton. Zach Pascal, you bum. How did he not catch it? It was right there. He didn't even try. Stream's not dying on my end. Maybe try reloading the stream. Circle wide open. That's Zach Pascal actually trying to catch this game, or catch this one. I said catch this game. Catch that pass. You know what? I'll move you out there. That's quite an interesting route to run on the outside. It's like a deep post route. Running a one-on-one coverage. Incomplete. Oh, well, now it's saying internet quality insufficient. Of course it does this in the last game. Loss of a lot. Let's just get up to the line. Let's just run the ball. I'm just kidding. We're not going to run the ball. Why would I do that? It's third down. TY has his man beaten over the top. Can he catch it? Rivers didn't lead the pass. Almost ended up being intercepted instead. Pretty sure you could kick this, make a field goal here, but oh, let's go with this. That's a good punt. That's a great punt. Take a good bounce. All right, are you kidding me? Out of any bounce it could have taken, it took that one. Marlon Mack, gain of 7. Rivers is having a very Big Ben game right now. Another burp. That one's more long and drawn out though. That's either going to be roughing the passer or it's going to be holding. If it's roughing the passer, then it's a touchdown. If it's holding, then it's not a touchdown. And it's holding on Ryan Kelly. Dude, Ryan Kelly, you're about to get cut from the team. Not really, but you know what I mean. I tried throwing it away, but I guess not. So keep in mind that play went from touchdown to nothing. Then now it went from touchdown to interception. Luckily, Jakeem Grant made the tackle right there, because otherwise it's probably going to end up a pick 6. If Rivers fails on this drive, I'll probably take him out. Just because he's not playing well. It's an important game. That's not my fault, and it's not Rivers' fault. But I'm just going to take him out. It's an important game, but he's not what I need against the Jags. They have good corners, but they can't guard me if I roll out. So if I play Mariota offense, it should go well. He should not have been able to tackle Mack right there, but oh well. Gain of a whole 1 yard. Oh my god. Madden sucks, dude. It absolutely sucks. You know, screw it. I'm gonna risk it. Well, he at least got the catch animation, which is a step up from what's happened in the past. It's 3 points for Jacksonville. That should have never happened. Oh my god, dude. Can't do anything. I don't know if it could be any worse than this game's programming. Oh, Jakeem Grant. TY, how do you lose the block right before it breaks for a touchdown? I mean, great play by Jakeem Grant, but I mean, come on now. So, interesting fact about this game that I bet you didn't know. This game is programmed for with older Madden's legacy code, meaning that this game is programmed for a game that wouldn't or wasn't even made when most of these animations didn't exist. Or I'm losing my train of thought, but what I'm trying to say is the game wasn't made at all for half the stuff that they have in it. Hmm. Sounds about like the computer making trades that have make no sense for it in the future. Oh my god, how? How? What, is there wind or something? I didn't punt it that bad. It was still a decent punt, but I don't know, I didn't make it that bad of a punt. Marlon Mack to the outside, breaks a tackle, and then tackled by, I believe that's Miles Jack. Texans better be losing right now. Because his team. How are the Jags playing so well? I just don't understand. Oh my gosh. So, Doyle, you're telling me you catch that, but you drop wide open passes? I threw that because I thought that there was going to be a gap on the sideline to throw it into, which, I mean, there technically was. It just wasn't as open as I thought. Ooh, that's TY over the top. He catches it. Touchdown, Colts. Finally. I actually have a quarterback who can make that throw. Rivers has like 78 throw power or something on this roster. So we do get the ball back, but we're on our 5-yard line. Oh boy. Mack, open field. He'll probably get caught from behind. As he did, but still a gain of a lot. Jakeem Grant, gain of 16. Finally able to move the ball. My throat started to die right there mid-sentence. I need to get back to trying to play that game. Mariota with a scramble for 6. Come on, Mac. Come on, Mac. First down, gain of 5. Mac is tired. We'll try running with it one more time. What are you talking about? When would I ever rage quit? Not that I've done like 4 times on this type of series before. Touchdown, Marlon Mack. The reason I was force feeding him the ball right there is because he really earned the touchdown. Oh boy. All they've gotten is field goals. Mack, gain of 3 on the play. Get up to the line. We're going to do something and try to finesse him here. As no, Doyle let off his block. I mean, Doyle's literally a blocking tight end for the most part. Like, he's like a blocking tight end that catches really well. So he's, I don't know. He can't block to save his life, apparently. Well, I was saying he catches really well. He doesn't catch really well, apparently. Well, he was bound determined to get a touchdown right there. Luckily he didn't, but Luckily, we got a real quick stop. Perfect throw over the right side. I want to say over the middle, but it's not really over the middle. TY got 1,000 yards. Let's go. Jakeem Grant inaccurate, of course. Chance for another touchdown, and it's an inaccurate pass. TY one-on-one getting pressed. Over the top one-on-one. Pass interference. Very blatant pass interference. Let's give Mariota a chance here. Basically the Cam Newton play right there, except it worked. They got another field goal. Oh boy. They have more total yards than us, but they just aren't scoring touchdowns. Let's flip the play. Get Grant on that wheel route. And that's exactly why Jakeem Grant to the 44-yard line. Sadly, he went out of bounds, but... would that be you? Perhaps? What kind of throw was that? Oh, I just had a hunch. That's what you were supposed to do on the last throw, Mariota. Throw it to where only Doyle can reach it. Let's try to get another touchdown. Let's try to secure this dub. One more time. Up the middle, Marlon Mack untouched for a touchdown. Oh, did we get a defensive touchdown? We might have. Honestly, I have no idea. As that is game over. The Colts. Watch the CPU call a timeout here. Oh my gosh, Jacksonville, why? They're keeping me here. They're keeping me hostage. I'm calling the police. The Colts are 14-2. Good thing, because the Texans are going to go 13-3. Oh boy. $35-14. And we won our game 36-22. Kimoko Toure has an upgrade. Power Rusher. And we'll do power back for Jonathan Taylor. +2 carry, +1 stiff arm, +2 truck, I believe it said. I'm not sure. Then we'll auto upgrade Low Raven Clark. 14 to, oh, 1 new injury, don't be major. Oh, of course, it's our best pass rusher. Are you kidding me, dude? Are you kidding me? 14-2. We get the first round bye. We'll start our training. I love how our best pass rusher gets hurt as we enter the playoffs because EA Sports, we like to ruin the game. Our divisional round opponent will be the Ravens. Let's do our training first. Some pretty good upgrades. Michael Pittman, do deep threat. +4 deep route run, that will be very good in the future. Pass coverage for Shelvin White. Sorry about that one. We will do zone for George Odom. Ooh, +1 speed. Alright, so let's go see the final end of season stats. Rivers, 3,500 yards with 29 touchdowns and 20 interceptions. Marlon Mack, 1,700 yards with 16 touchdowns. By the way, if you hear my dog whining, it's because my other dog's out in the other room. So, TUI got over 1,000 with 11 touchdowns. Costanzo and Braden Smith were disgraces to the offensive line. Maybe the rushing leader. Justin Houston, 17.5 sacks. Teray had 6.5 sacks. I don't think he started for most of the season either, so let's go check. So Justin Houston is in fact the the sack leader. Let's check the passing stats. Oh my lord, Cam Newton and Justin Herbert. And then, oh my gosh, 500, well about 400 yards ahead, about 450 somewhere around there yards ahead, with 3 more touchdowns, only 1 fumble, not the most broken tackles, but he also had the most carries out of most of the people on there. So, and then who led in receiving touchdowns? Jameson Crowder was tied for second for first. Then tackle leader. Wow. 137. And yes, sack leader was Justin Houston, even though it's not showing. Then interception leader was Levante David, not Devontae, but Levante. And I guess longest field goal, obviously Matt Gay. He certainly should be the best kicker as well, if we go look at yearly awards. The MVP goes to Cam Newton, well deserved. Marlon Mack was an MVP candidate. Let's go. The AFC Offensive Player of the Year goes to Cam, then Mosley for defensive, then Burrow for Rookie of the Year, then Kenneth Murray for Defensive Rookie of the Year, Best QB, blah, blah, blah. Okay, Best Running Back. I just want to see Best Kicker. Huh? How? How? My kicker missed a whole 2 kicks the whole season, and most of his kicks were past 50 yards, I'm pretty sure. Assuming you can hear my dog getting mad. Alright, I'm going to go ahead and end the stream because I'll play the Super Bowl, well, not Super Bowl, I'll play the playoffs and hope that we get into the Super Bowl in the next episode.